Hey everyone. So my name is Joel and I run the local authority marketing program here at BAMBIZ, and I wanted to shoot part 3 and 4 of that system, and I'm calling it the content system that creates your perfect client automatically. So I'm going to take you through, how to create content that attracts your perfect client. And then I'm going to screen share with you um, a little, that it can be a printout later of that content system and what it looks like, right? So now I'm going to share my screen and run through this system with you. And I'll just remove myself. There we go. So this is the content system that creates your perfect client automatically, right? So after all the research is complete and the video is shot, right, we have the information and we need to get started on a long form piece of content. And it's important to have a long research phase. That way the content writing can run smoothly. Now, Google's new update wants relevance, excuse me. And while everyone's focusing on the most competitive and expensive keywords, local attorneys can focus on providing good, relevant, and helpful information to people. What's the result? You'll increase the chances that a local person in your area sees your content and begins to trust you. And then they're motivated to come to your office. And pushback that I've seen from attorneys is that they're giving away too much, right? So these are three concerns. The first one is that they're giving away too much information and it's making the initial consultation obsolete. The second thing is having a person misinterpret the free information online and then they'll do something wrong. And the third one is undercutting their prices, meaning everyone's driving their prices to zero because now people expect free information. And these concerns are valid. However, I'm going to show you why the internet is allowing you to find customers at scale and then charge more on the back end. You want to give away the what and you want to charge for the how. So you can't expect to change market demand, right? But you can use it to your advantage. Attorneys shouldn't sell their expertise, right? They should focus on the peace of mind that comes with that expertise. Here are the things that you can offer for free that other tech companies are actually charging for. So you can offer documents for free. You can offer resource guides. So you can package articles, case studies, and stories. You can offer checklists, for example, digital assets that should be included in a will. You can offer video lessons for free. You can offer family conversation guides for free, like the how to have the will talk with an aging family member. You can offer blog articles for free. Why a simple fall can leave a family broke, and go on to explain the cost of nursing homes and solutions, right? Your expertise is not in the knowledge of what can go wrong and what to do to fix it. Your value, is being an experienced, knowledgeable attorney that can, walk people through and guide them through solving the problem effectively. The free content, and I'm using air quotes, right? The free content is to make visitors aware that there's a problem and aware of all the solutions that exist. Then you could turn them into the perfect client by offering them unique solutions to their specific problem. And by then, you won't need to sell them because you've nurtured your website visitor into understanding that you have the answers to their problems, right? So here's a real life example of the perfect content system. And I went ahead and found real Google searches. So here we are, right? So first, we're at the first step, and we're calling this a funnel, right? So at the end, is when they'll come into the office ready to pay you for your services. But at first, we need to create the perfect client and we need to find them where they are. Typically, attorneys are only focusing on people here at the bottom, only on the people that immediately want to come in and immediately um, want a solution to their problems. And I get it because that's where the money comes from. However, what are we doing up at the top to make sure that there's always an influx of people being nurtured, being sold before they actually need to be sold? Think about, there's more people at the top than people at the bottom. And so if you were to nurture them, the bigger your top is, the bigger your bottom line is. So here's some real Google searches that I found. What are the requirements to qualify for an assisted living facility? So on the left here, we have real Google searches. We can create a piece of content that's called assisted living admissions, all the requirements and criteria you need to know. Inside that article, we can offer a PDF guide to print out. And that's it, right? So they'll get a PDF guide of the article. And then to get that article, they'll offer their email. And then you can send them an email of a video going over the article to create a relationship. Something like, hey guys, I know this is a lot of information. I wanted to go through this article with you and just ease your mind, right? Let's go over the requirements together. All that is scalable because it's video. They could watch it whenever they want. Then, right, that's one group of people that you have. And then you could send them this next article after you've noticed that they've clicked and printed out the PDF guide. You could send them this second article, 5 little known ways to pay for care. But what this also does right now, there are Google searches that are related to this second article. So now you have people that have been pushed down the funnel, and you have people that are finding you through Google that are not at the first step, but are already at the second step. So now you have people coming from the top and people coming from the side, right? So what are the Google searches? What does it cost? What does a assisted living facility cost? What does Medicare cover for assisted living? And how can you pay for assisted living facilities? You could give them the article here, 5 little known ways to pay for care. In that article, you can offer a PDF, local costs for nearby facilities. Now, right? That's something that no one else can offer. No one else, not Rocket Lawyer, not LegalZoom. No one is doing local content for these people. So you can compile a list, have your paralegal, someone, compile a list of the local nearby facilities, turn it into a PDF, and offer it for them. And then the people from Google will opt into that. And then you can send an email to them and ask if they have any questions, ask if you want to go over that with them, whatever you want to send to them. It'll be planned afterwards. Then you could send them all the people that read this article, right? And all the people that opted in, you could send them an email of this third article, protecting your assets before going into the nursing home. So now you have all the people that from the top that have been pushed down all the way to the bottom, and you have new Google searches that specifically apply to this article. So now you've been nurturing people from the top to the bottom, and with this article, you're answering questions for people that are at this buying stage. Can the nursing home take all my money? That's a real Google search that is happening right now. Can the nursing home take all of my money? So now you have an article titled Protect Your Assets Before Going into the Nursing Home. Inside of that article, you can offer a consultation to solve that problem because right there, they're nervous about it and they need peace of mind. Then when they offer they accept your offer for consultation, you could send them an email and get them in the mindset, oh, hey, here's the stuff you need before you come in, have all your paperwork ready, I'd love to help you. And they come in. Now, this entire system can be automated, right? You're creating a 24-hour sales machine that takes a potential client, creates a relationship between you and the client, and nurtures them until they're your perfect client, right? And the people who are not your perfect client will not go down this funnel. And all of this happens at scale because you don't have to physically be there to create the relationship with your client. They'll reach the consultation stage as a warm buyer. That's important because all the hard work was done up front. For better or worse, people are expecting answers from the internet and they're expecting to find the right answers. And as attorneys, right, you don't want to wait for them to learn the bad information, form a misguided opinion, and then expect something from an attorney that's not realistic, right? Attorneys have the opportunity to control the narrative and create the perfect client every single day at scale. We already know that Google rewards relevant local content, and there's not enough content out there for every city and every situation. That's why for attorneys that want to grow their business, it's important to start creating content that answers questions people are desperately looking for answers to. Even if that means they don't become your client right away, that's why it needs to be part of this larger system. And we're back. And we can implement that system for you. We can create the PDFs, we can create your emails, we can write the content. All you need to do is plug and play this entire system. We could find the searches that are relevant to you and your area, and we can get the information from you by working with you and recording a video to create the perfect content. So if you want this system applied to your law practice, reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to help you out. And we'd love to implement this system for you. Again, I'm Joel. I run the local authority marketing program, and my only goal is to help you grow your law practice, in this new year. So if you have any questions, reach out. I'd love to answer them. I'd love to hop on a call with you. So let me know anything you need. Thanks again, and we'll talk soon.